Yes, we're going to be talking about the starting system for the 2007 Toyota Camry 2.4 standard. Your power path, ground path, and then your load. This is your power path. Switch is off right now. If you turn the switch on, it's going to go through, follow down here, go through the park position, come down here. This is all power. This is all power, and it's going to stop right here. This is your ground path. This is a load. This is your ground path, and this is your load, which is obviously your starting system. This is your motor, and that's it. Hey, good morning, folks. What we're going to do now is a starter draw test. Just get a basic reading for it. Go ahead, Mitch. That's good. Good morning, folks. What we're going to be doing this morning is just a quick conductive test on this vehicle. It's in the vehicle. Just go down to in vehicle, hit enter. It's top post, enter. Automobile, enter. Regular flooded. It's cold cranking amps. This one in particular is 690. It's already set. Testing. Good battery. Good morning, folks. What we're going to be doing this morning is just a quick conductive test on this vehicle. It's in the vehicle. Just go down to in vehicle, hit enter. It's top post, enter. Automobile, enter. Regular flooded. It's cold cranking amps. This one in particular is 690. It's already set. Testing. Good battery. Go ahead. We're just doing a source voltage drop test. As long as it's above 9.6 is basically what we're looking for. You can see we're good. Basically doing testing the wire on the starter. It's got to be, the specs has got to be within 0.2 to 0.6, but to be within specs. So go ahead. Alright, hey, what we're doing now, we're just checking just your battery cable drop test, but we're actually checking the positive side. We're just going to see how far it drops and see if it's within spec. Go ahead, Mitchell. And it is. Last video we did the positive side, now we're actually going to do the ground side, check the wire on it. Go ahead, Mitchell. And we're good. Folks, in this test here, we're just going to do a solenoid voltage drop. Basically what we're looking for, it can be below 0.2 volts. Go ahead. Okay, in this test we're actually going to be testing the switch, or in other words the S terminal. Basically right now with the car not being cranked, it's going to read 0. When you crank it should be around anywhere from 10 to 12 amps or volts, excuse me. Go ahead. You're good. In this case we do have a battery charger on here, so it's going to kind of be a little high. So folks, this is a hold-in coil. What it is, we just attached our meter to our S terminal, and just to see if it's within spec, which it is. Okay, what we're doing in this test, we're just doing a relay contact. We just want to check and see if the relay contact is good. The spec's got to be anywhere from 0.2 to 0.6. Go ahead and crank it. So you're about 0.44, you're good. So what we're doing now is just testing the relay switch is basically what we're doing. This is your core side and this is your switch side. First of all, you just want to put power to it. You want to put your negative on. Okay. Take your little jumper wire, power side. Then you want to ground it out. Right now the switch is open. If you look at the meter, you just touch it to your battery and kind of hear it click. Closed. open. It's not working here. It's supposed to be on millivolts. I ain't worried about that. So. Folks, what we're going to explain here is basic charging system. Just show your main power here. This shows your rotor power. And this last leg here is actually your rotor ground. Hey folks, we're just basically going to tell you how an alternator works once you put power to it, and just kind of go over some basic parts this morning. This here is pretty much it's your housing, but right here, this is your rectifier. If you can see these here, these are you generally have like 3 legs in part of attached to this rectifier. This here, of course, is your rotor, and this is your stator, the ones that have the insulated windings on here. When it's actually all put together, this rotor is actually inside of this, but once you put power to it, see here, just put a battery on it. Once you put power to it, just doing a basic demonstration, it magnetizes it. But like I said, this rotor is going to be inside here, which is going to magnetize these coils, these insulated coils here. Okay folks, all we're doing this morning, we're just checking the pressure side on your positive cable for your charging system. As you see here, I've got it connected to the positive side, and of course I've got it connected to the ground side, and you can see where it's reading around 12.6, but once we crank it up, we want to kind of rev it up to about 2,500 RPMs. Okay, earlier we had a positive side, now we're checking the negative side. Just pretty much just grounded off the housing here of the alternator. You see where we're at as far as your source voltage. And then I've got your clamp on your negative terminal, on the negative side of your battery. Go ahead, Mitchell. Good. All right. Like I said, you just kind of want to jump it up to about 2,500 RPMs. We're doing a ripple test. Here. Basically, all we're doing, connection to your blue wire. If you remember earlier for our diagram, it's got a blue wire here. I just got a little pin that's inside, and of course you're going to ground it out. You can kind of tell the ripple effect that's going on as far as your charging system. If you was to get on it a little bit, the bars kind of just, they get fatter and then they get skinnier. And that's it.